Hello there, and welcome to another interesting episode of the interview. Today, I'm so delighted to have a follow-up conversation with Sheikh Dr. Ahmad Gumi. If you may recall, we had a conversation a couple of weeks ago, and a lot has happened after that. So today, I'm so delighted to have him to graciously agree to come again so that we'll have a conversation. Let me go ahead and reintroduce my guest in case he is well known in Nigeria, but a little introduction I think is proper. So just as I said, I'm so delighted to have once again a conversation with Sheikh Dr. Ahmad Gumi, who is a renowned Islamic scholar in Nigeria. Dr. Gumi has been at the forefront of speaking about social, political, and religious issues in Nigeria in an effort to end banditry and also kidnappings and all the insecurity issues that are currently plaguing the Nigerian state. Sheikh Gumi recently visited the Zamfara Ruga settlement where he spoke with some active bandits. Our conversation tonight will be around the state of insecurity in Nigeria and some of the efforts he has been making to see that this comes to fruition. I'm so delighted to have you join me again today, sir. Thank you so much for joining me.
It's a pleasure for me to be with
you. All right, thank you. I really appreciate that. So without further ado, I want us to talk about your visit, which has made a lot of headlines in Nigeria. A couple of weeks ago, you visited Zamfara, where you had meetings with bandits, active bandits, and you also had meetings with some government officials about ending militancy in the country. Could you kindly explain what motivated you to have this series of consultations, both with the bandits and also with the government officials?
Okay, good evening. As for the motivation, this is because of the rampant insecurity, which no two Nigerians will agree. And I see the need that because the issue of security not confined to government alone. Every citizen has a part, and you can only get it through the synergy between different parts of the society. And also insecurity depends only on understanding the cause. Like in medicine, when you understand the cause and make a diagnosis, so you are halfway in the. So what I understand is that we are trying to solve a security situation without really going into the underlying things that insecurity. Without looking into the history, the socio-economic factor, religious factors. When you put this all together, find that we have no option to come together and support each other for this security.
Yeah, security is the responsibility of everyone. We need those channels of support. Do you think that the militants and the bandits are ready to lay down their arms based on your interactions with them? Do you think that they are ready to lay down their arms and seek lasting peace?
Oh yes. There's an echo. I can hear myself. Doesn't matter.
No, I can hear you twice. Probably it's from your gadget. I can hear you very well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, since these people are ready, lay down their arms. So I cannot understand why we cannot take opportunity. so that we can rehabilitate them, also take civilization to them. This is the just right moment. We could hear from them, they are frustrated. They are pushed to doing these things. So let's remove the pressure that is putting them, making them to take arms.
Yeah, sorry. Some people are saying they are also hearing you twice. I don't know what is going on. I'm trying to rectify.
Let me see if I can reduce the volume.
All
Can
right.
you hear me now?
Yeah, for me on this side, I'm hearing you very well, and they are just saying that it's your voice that is echoing. They are hearing
yes,
you
my
twice.
voice is echoing, but I've reduced the volume now. Maybe it's less.
All right, probably.
But
for
then
me, I can hear you
very well. You have to raise your voice too.
Yeah, for me, I can hear you very, very well. I don't know. It's from their end, so I don't know what's going on there.
I don't know what's happening. They can't still hear me.
Yeah, please, if you are watching this, please help us. They are still saying that your voice is twice. So sometimes it happens this way if you have two gadgets that are open for the same program at the same time. So if
it's
you,
just one.
Oh, it's just once.
Yes.
So I don't know. And from my end, I am sure that all my gadgets are closed. So I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I think we can continue. It doesn't matter.
All right. All right.
They'll hear me double and understand me double.
All right. Somebody said they can hear us both. I think it's adjusting now. Well, so we'll continue with the conversation. My next question to you is, you explained the fact that these bandits or militants or whatever names they are called, insurgents, that they really want peace and they want to have peace, and they are ready to lay down their arms. So my question is, do they have any conditions? Have they given any particular conditions that the government or whoever is negotiating with them will have to meet before they do this, or they are just open for discussions?
No, they have conditions. In fact, they take up arms because of things which they think is an injustice towards them. For instance, so many of their children are now under detention. And also, in the past, there were many attempts to negotiate with government, but in the end, after dropping their weapons, their leaders are arrested. And sometimes summarily executed. So they want the government to be serious this time. And if there are clergy between the government and them, they can have some confidence, and a truth can be achieved. I'm very sure of that. And you see, the advantage we have is if there's a truth and the education. They need the health. Are you with me?
Yes, I'm with you. There was a little bit of a crash, but I can hear you now.
Misconnection, yes.
Yeah.
So you see, a truth will give us chance to engage them. Just the fact that you can even open up the forest to go in there and build schools and medical supplies, slowly
Looks like we're having some connection problem. We'll try to resolve it so that we will continue with this conversation. Yeah, we seem to be having some technical glitches right now.
See?
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah, it looks like we are back.
Yes. Okay. So if we have an amnesty for them, it will open door that you bring them out from the bush.
Mm. Mm.
There are so many things I wouldn't like to say here, you know.
Mm. So all we know is that from your interaction with them, they are ready for negotiation, and they are very serious that they will lay down their arms and pursue peace when certain conditions are met. I understand that it's not everything that you want to share here. It looks like we're still experiencing the technical glitches. But if you can hear me, I want to ask the next question, which is still related. Go ahead, sir.
Okay, hello?
Yes, I can hear you now. You're
yes,
back.
I can see the reason. People are trying to call me. You see, when we are talking out.
Oh.
I will try to be declining their call.
Okay. All right, sir. All right. Yeah. What have you have not only interacted with the bandits, but you have also interacted with some government officials like the governor of Zamfara State and some others, I believe. What have the government officials been saying about this? I know there have been different reactions since you visited the bandits, as one will expect, that some have been think that what you did is commendable. Some people think that I've had, I think the governor of Kaduna State or someone said something like he cannot negotiate with bandits. So what has some of the government officials that you have been interacting with, what have they been saying about after your recent visit?
Yes, actually, I've met with some governors, like Governor of Zamfara, Governor of Sokoto State, and I've met with emirs of every region we visit, and everybody, I think, is on board.
Okay.
That's it's time to bring these people onto the table and negotiate a way out. In fact, what I was shocked about is that the same way we feel about the victims of their menace, the victims of their mayhem, and the way they kill people in towns, the same way we just realized too they are the same victims. The victims of the same people in town and victims of the same military machine we have. So it's a bilateral, what do you call it, reconciliation. Honestly speaking, at a camp we went, they said every child you see here carrying a gun, some as young as 11 years old, lost somebody, either a father or somebody. Honestly speaking, there's too much blood carnage in Nigeria. This is not acceptable. When dialogue can stop the bloodshed, so why are we insisting? What do you want to prove?
So when you say this, the bandits are also victimized, is it the military, the armed forces that are attacking them, or who are the people that are attacking them?
Yes, the armed forces. How can you how can you differentiate a bandit from non-bandit? They're all hustlers, and a lot of them carry weapons for a long time because they are fighting off cattle rustlers. There are criminals among them. Why can't there be criminals among them? Look at a population not educated. He doesn't know anything except following an animal all his life. Why can't we have drug addicts among them? Why can't we have criminals? So how can the good people repel the bad ones? They need guns. So when you go into the bush, you're most likely to kill innocent people who are not rustling cattle. In fact, they are victims of cattle rustling. They lost all their cattle. So you see, they are fighting a war without looking into the socio-economic, political, religious issues behind it. You just mess it up, and this is exactly what Nigerian government has done. Messed up the case. But now, since there's a window, people they believe are neutral, so they can come in. And I think from everybody knows that I am not so friendly with the government to say that I am, what do you call it, talking on behalf of the government to them. They know I'm not talking on behalf of the government. And the government knows that I'm not a bandit. I'm always looking for peace. Whoever are going to go in for peace, I'm for it. You see, when the former president and his vice president are, when I had they want me to witness their, what do you call it, peace initiative, I didn't hesitate, even though people can misconstrue or misunderstand me as partisan. I went there. So when two people are going for peace, I'm all for it. So we have a window now to bring these people in the middle, so that we can have peace, permanent one.
So from what you are gathering from these people you have met with, do they have a feeling that they have been oppressed or subjugated, or they are lacking certain social amenities?
Yes, not only oppressed, they have been victims of violence. Honestly speaking, no family has nobody who is not killed. Who was not killed? Either by the bandits, I mean, anti-rustlers, criminals, or in the town, they are lynched in the town and markets, or by the military.
So can we say what they are doing is something like a revenge mission, or what is the agenda?
Yes, what they are doing is a revenge, and also a defense. They think they can instill fear on people, and why they are kidnapping people and asking for money is they want money to buy weapons they can challenge the military. So once you remove the pressure of the military, they don't need that pressure to buy weapons, and you'll see that even the kidnapping will just die away.
Wow. So my next question is, how will you respond to some government officials that say that they cannot negotiate with bandits, with terrorists?
No, even the federal government at what point negotiated with them. So this is just Americans, is the American slogan, or what do you call it? The fake, what do you call it? Fake ideology of I don't talk with terrorists or bandits. They talk with terrorists. They negotiate with terrorists. They pay terrorists. All of them, all governments are just telling lies. But only this time the terrorists don't trust the government in their pledge. That's all. But now they are ready if there's somebody in between them and the government.
So does that mean there have been such attempts in the past that
there must have been. They've said so many times. We saw the emir and the governor of Katsina with them, with one of them carrying his rifle. Didn't you see the picture?
So they even find it difficult to trust the government, that the government will follow up.
Yes, they find it difficult because they don't fulfill their own part of the obligation.
I guess my next question is, some people are of the opinion that when you start negotiating with terrorists or bandits or whatever names, militants they are called, when you start doing this like this, these negotiations, you are setting a bad precedence in such a way that you are going to create bigger problems, because if you negotiate with this group, for instance, in the north, for right now we have the Amotekun in the southwest and the iPod, and so people that are doing that is going to have a multiplier effect, in the sense that you will see the rise of insurgency in the country, because everybody will want to take up arms in order to negotiate with the government. How will you respond to that?
Yes, You know, Nigerians, we are full of assumptions. Hmm? What? Oh, it's Dublin. Okay, let's see. This is just assumptions. Not for any. Okay, that's it. Maybe if I an earpiece, it will be better.
Okay.
That's good. But I can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear
Am
you.
I heard?
Yeah,
Okay,
for me
yes.
on this part, I don't hear the echo. If you're watching this, just say whether it's still echoing with this right now. Please just put that in the comment and say whether this is not echoing or this is better.
Okay.
Yes, go ahead,
So,
sir.
as we are saying, the multiplier effect of doing hotspot. Let me have your hotspot. Here are the hotspot. Ana bugo mun ne sai na kuke. Okay, don't disturb. Okay. Kamu hotspot na. Ana bugo da. Okay. Kana da data ne ko? Ta USB ake yi. Gobe in USB ne? Yana yi? Me ka saka ne? So, why? How? Which one? USB? Okay, okay, I didn't know about that.
Yes, sir. Yes, I still can see you. Yes.
Okay, we have using the USB. I think it doesn't disturb the calling does not disturb USB. I'm all right now.
All right. Just go ahead, sir. I know technology.
So what are we talking about?
Yes, we were talking about, this issue of the question I asked was people saying that if you start negotiating with terrorists, you are responding to that, that you will have a multiplier effect, that you will have many people in different parts of the country trying to terrorize other people in order to negotiate with the government.
That's an assumption. One, Boko Haram and the Hatman has an advantage of the forest. But the other groups, they don't have that advantage. So now, if there's a peace treaty with these people and they lay down their arms, then any wise government knows what to do. I don't have to say it.
So negotiation, it's important. It is very necessary to have the negotiation.
Because you have to secure your land, you have to secure your forest. How do you secure it if you don't have it? I don't know. If these people understand, they will not accept this peace. I don't know how I can get sense into people. If you have a recalcitrant boy who's on drugs, who's ready to kill, and then he's ready to listen to his mother, and you say, no, I have to beat this boy. Let his mother speak with him. Pacify him, bring him slowly, and you take the things in his hand. How can we stop that? In 21st century now, we're thinking about people in the bush, kidnapping people and killing people. We don't know how to come circumvent them and lure them into us. And they are the ones saying, we want peace. Even today, I have calling from some bandit group in Zamfara itself. Two groups now, one in the north, one in the south. They are calling this. They send their missionaries. Come to us, please, and speak to us. We are ready. And yet nobody is helping. Nobody is helping. They say, let's kill them.
I guess one of the questions that people have with negotiation is a moral or ethical question. Some people will say, well, but these people have already killed a lot of people, and when you are giving them amnesty, you are negotiating with them who pays for all the killings that they have perpetrated against others.
Let me tell you now, just this evening, just less than an hour ago, a man came to me that a soldier boy is kidnapped in Niger State. And this boy is a soldier, and they're demanding, the family are demanding 70 million now to free him. So I think the government should pay compensation on both sides, but we have to determine who killed, which is very easy to do. Then release their men and release their hostages. And what I'm saying here, Zamfara is used to be the hotbed of killing, massacre. Do you hear any massacre to Zamfara? No. It's solved by negotiation. Why do Nigerians have to be spilling our own blood?
I watched one of your interviews. You tried to differentiate between what the Fulani herdsmen or the bandits, or I don't even know the proper name to call them. You seem to differentiate them from Boko Haram. Could you try to differentiate what makes them different from Boko Haram?
They are fighting for their survival. The Fulani herdsmen, they are lynched. They can't go to town. And their cattle are arrested. They don't have any job. And there is military fighting them. And they have to arm them. Otherwise, there is no ideological line in what they are doing. because they kill Muslims or fight Muslims as much as they fight illegal. It's a question of survival. But the Boko Haram is ideological. They have an ideology. Boko is modern knowledge is anti-Islam, and they're fighting. They fight me as a what do you call it, renegade, as a heretic, or as an infidel. So discussing with Boko Haram is more difficult. So when I went to one of the I told them that they are so you see, so I said, okay, so they are not indoctrinated by some multiple theological doctrine. It's easy. It's easy to them to live that way of life.
Yes, are you with me, sir?
Yes, I'm with you.
All right, you were breaking. We were still having some network challenges. Yeah, but now I can hear you well. So in other words, what you are saying is that the Fulani herdsmen or the militants are not motivated by any extremist religious ideology.
Yes, they are not. So they're easier to believe. And you see, we don't have the what they call before they are infiltrated by these elements. That's why I want the government to bring them to table, bring their emirs, bring their bring everybody, bring scholars, up money, not to give them money, buy them captain, and bring in amenities like food, water, well. Just die away. I'm telling you.
How would you respond to someone that says, well, Fulani people have been ruling Nigeria, even the current president is Fulani, so why will they feel that they are marginalized by the government?
How is there? Fulani are like the a Fulani can connive with another person. Are they not the cattle wrestlers conniving with people in the town to wrestle the cattle of Fulani?
So the fact that they have people in government does not change the fact that they feel marginalized and subjugated.
It's not the other side, like Igbo, helping Igbo, Yoruba, policing Yoruba. The Fulani is not like that.
I guess my next question will be, don't you think that the insurgency, what we're witnessing in the north, ignited the formation of a Metocron, for instance, in the southwest, and also IPOP in the southeast? Don't you think that some of these so-called security outfits that we are seeing that are not government security outfits are prompted?
This mayhem in Zamfara State was regime during Jonathan, and there was no American, and the call for Biafra died. When you hear call for Biafra, it's another nice goal. Simple.
So we cannot say that.
Let me tell you now.
Yes. Go ahead, sir.
The South is the same. When you give them power, all this Biafran agitation will just die down until when the power shifts. When Republic So we Nigerians are really primitive.
I want to talk a little bit about Ruga settlement. You have lauded the efforts of the Zamfara state governor for taking the initiative to start the Ruga settlement. Do you think that Ruga settlement will end banditry and militancy perpetrated by the bandits?
No, the Ruga settlement is a long-term solution. Because because land is owned. Ultimately, what I'm talking about is that let's pacify these people. What they are asking is their right, basic right. Let the gun be cut down. Then we talk about how we can accommodate them.
Your voice is not as clear. Can you try to do without the earpiece?
The earpiece, okay.
Maybe if you disconnect the earpiece, we may hear you a little bit clearer. Can you speak a little bit? No, it's muted. I think the earpiece needs to be unplugged or something. You are muted right now.
How about now?
Yeah. This is better. This is better. So sorry, sir. Could you repeat?
So what I'm saying, the Ruga is a very good initiative, and ingenuity is excellent. But it's a long-term. What you call it's a long-term objective. But what we are facing now is we have to stop the bloodshed. And that Ruga cannot stop the bloodshed. What can stop the bloodshed is negotiations.
So the Ruga settlement will just be one step towards ending. It's not the ultimate solution to stopping the bloodshed.
Yes, it's just the solution to remove the Haida-Farmer conflict.
So what exactly do these bandits want to negotiate with the government about?
One, they should have an amnesty. That means if they drop their weapons, nobody is taking them to court. Secondly, they want all those people that were arrested to be released. And there are so many. Thirdly, they want amenities like schools, water, hospitals. Then they don't want to be lynched when they come into our towns and our market. They want to mingle like before with Nigerians.
When you talk about lynching, who is actually lynching them?
Oh, they are linked in some towns. There are towns they cannot enter. I was talking to Gora. Fulani man cannot enter Gora, for example. And there are towns they cannot.
When people just see them, they attack them, or
yes, they attack them. Because previously they must have attacked that place too. Why do they attack that place? Because one of them was lynched, or one of them was arrested or killed. So they represent attack. When they come, they do double. When you kill one, they kill two. When they kill three, they kill. So we have to teach them, look, don't kill innocent people. This is not a way to come in a modern life. Yes. And religiously it's forbidden.
So when they are talking with the government, they want to have that assurance that nobody is going to come after them after they have surrendered their arms, and they want to be treated with dignity. They don't want to be lynched.
Yes.
But do they feel remorse in any way for the lives they have killed?
Remorse for the lives that killed. They lost more lives than the ones they killed.
Are you sure about this?
I have a clip. I don't know if I can send you a clip to hear a confession from a soldier. A soldier came to me that soldiers were crying from what they see about the liquidation of many Rugas, innocent people, men, women, and children. This soldier came to me in 2014, just before Buhari came. The victims.
Well, yeah, Nigerians will find it difficult, I believe, to understand that the bandits, the militants, or the insurgents have actually lost their own people more than they have killed. Because
yes. I can vouch for that. Just imagine in the creek, if the Air Force is bombing the creeks, how many people will die?
And I think that is what makes this whole thing controversial, because I think you pointed out earlier when we started this conversation that, of course, we cannot deny that there are Fulani people that are perpetrating violence, killing innocent lives. But there is also that case of, saying the entire, just giving an entire ethnic group a bad name and say that everyone that is a Fulani person is a terrorist. I don't believe that. At the end of the day, it becomes complicated that you don't know who is innocent, you don't know who is actually guilty. And it becomes complicated that way. If there are cases of lynching, as you have been saying, then in that way, I, for one, would think that negotiation is important so that an entire ethnic group is not demonized.
Let me give you an example of what happened in Oyo. Maybe there were kidnap cases, but people go into the bush, burning them, killing their animals, slaughtering them. Just there could be innocent people. So what's the difference with the herdsmen? The herdsmen too, once we touch one, they will come back to reprisal and kill others. So how can Nigeria just turn into a bloodbath country? Nobody's sensible. I don't see any difference between this herdsmen and these people agitating Biafra, or these people agitating, what do you call it, Odudua Republic. They have no difference. With Boko Haram, they all have difference. Why? Because they will kill an innocent person who is not involved just by his profiling him by his tribe or by his religion. So the difference. And they're all illegal and unconstitutional organizations.
Well,
and the herdsmen, you see, the herdsmen are even better, in the sense that the herdsmen, they are not denying the constitutional right for corporate interests of Nigeria. And they want to remain Nigerians. They are not calling for secession. They're just calling for rights.
So some people may say why you have what is happening, because IPOD, for instance, are also saying they have been subjugated, they have been oppressed, and in the Southwest specifically, it's more like a reaction to what has been happening to them. There have been
why is that no reaction when Obasanjo was in power? IPOD, when Jonathan was in power, why is the Biafran issue just died down? It just comes up when another comes.
But we have
about power. It's just about politics. But the Fulani case is different. It's not our politics. It's about nomadics and nomadic herdsmen trying to survive in a modern way. But we have to teach them how to adapt themselves to modernity, how to come back to ranching, how to stop open grazing. But we have to teach them slowly, gradually, by schools, by civilization, and taking civilizations to them. They are different from all these groups they are talking about.
There have been some reports, though, that not all of these herdsmen are actually uneducated. Some of them have gone to universities. They have graduated from
the commanders because his parents were killed. So he said, "Let me join them." They have confessed. They were killed.
Yeah, go ahead.
So when you touch a Fulani man, you react. That's why we say hostilities should stop. Let the government give us just 4 months, 5 months without any hostility. We follow them into their bush, into their den. We will stick with them. And they sit down and reason.
Yeah, so the whole issue is complicated. Earlier, you said that you are not a friend of the government, and neither are you, supporting what the militants are doing. So, what specific role are you actually playing in all of this? If you are neither a friend of
yes. What I'm doing is I'm a referee.
Okay.
I'm a referee. You see, even if there's a box, when you are beating below the belt, the referee will say, "No, this is a no-go area." I'm telling them, you cannot achieve what you are achieving, what you want to achieve by kidnapping and killing people. And I tell the government, look, you are putting too much pressure on these people. They are becoming so pressed that they want to buy weapons. And I don't want them to get entangled with, what do you call it, terrorists. Let's come to the table and sit down. We can iron this out.
Since your visit a couple of weeks ago, has anyone in the government, specifically talking about the Buhari administration, the federal government, reached out to you about this, taking this forward, pursuing this forward?
No, none have reached out to me, but I have tried to reach to them. But up to now, I have nobody responding. The only good thing I had is from the Minister of Information. When he was answering some pressmen saying that, yes, government has two ways, kinetic and kinetic ways of, this is the only small line of maybe the government is interested. Otherwise, it's silent.
And still talking about Ruga settlement, some people talk about ranching, some people talk about grazing reserves as the alternatives to solving some of these problems. Why is Ruga settlement? Why do you favor Ruga settlement as opposed to, I would think, ranching or grazing reserves?
No, actually, you have to give all options and see which one is what. The Ruga has its own advantage and disadvantage. The advantage is that it confines the cattle in one place. But with the Fulani man agree with that, how can he leave his natural Ruga, which he owns the place, and he farms there to come to a place where it's owned by the government? This is another thing. And the open grazing area, the population is increasing. There is no way, I think, better than as we are rehabilitating them, we are teaching them other traits, because not all of them can be herdsmen. Impossible. Just teach them to be anything. And they are very smart, I'm telling you. They can be very good doctors, they can be very good engineers, they can be good lawyers. Some of the best brains we have in Nigeria, they are offline.
I can attest to that. I have had classmates at various levels of my education. They are very smart when they are educated.
Yes. So education. Let's take education to them. So that the few that will remain herdsmen, they too can be educated, but the number should decrease. It should not be something attached to a tribe. And I can see even in the south or in the southwest, people are rearing cattle now in the large farm. So you see, once meat and milk is abundant, and they find that roaming around with cattle does not bring any economic value, they will stop it. Just like we left donkey. Are you still riding your donkey, village donkey? I don't know. Who? What are you riding? But if anybody force you to leave the donkey, nobody forced you because it's no more effective. So gradually, as they see civilization, they will leave that trade. It will die down.
So their agitation is about education. While Boko Haram says, literally, if we will take the name as it is, against Western education, the Fulani people actually want to be educated. They want to be educated.
And you see, even the Boko Haram,
we are not talking about.
Wait, even the Boko Haram, if it's handled well, you said they don't want Boko, means they don't want English. We said no problem. They study medicine in Syria by Arabic. In Iraq, in Arabic. They study engineering in Arabic. You see, Arabic is not Boko. So let's take 2 or 3 local governments and give to Boko Haram. Okay, schools here will we only teach history and everything in Arabic. What's the problem? What's the big deal? If you want Chinese, we will teach you in Chinese. So what's the big problem?
And talking
Diplomacy can bring results. But see, once we Nigerians, we are just bloodthirsty people. If you don't see blood flowing, we don't feel happy. If otherwise, all these situations we have, we can handle them diplomacy.
Do you think that the government is actually serious about diplomacy in handling the insecurity challenges we have in the country?
I don't think it was that language. Diplomacy.
That's why it becomes, because this is democracy. Diplomacy is the instrument.
Because people are losing their lives and wealth. Otherwise, I could say, let me wait for next 2 years when we have a better environment to undertake this dangerous. But I cannot sleep well when I see people die, people and I know the reason why this is happening. I just have to venture like that and see that we can see how to reduce whatever we can be able to reduce. Not because I expect so much on the other side. And to be honest with you, I can vouch if the bandit will tell me a word. I can say yes, he will stick to it. But the other side, can you trust the other side?
Yeah, it's the whole issue of insecurity in Nigeria is complicated. What have been your thoughts after the meeting with the bandits? What have been some of the things you have been thinking about after your conversations?
After my conversation, I was happy that the government will embrace it. But then I'm disappointed. When I hear their pronouncement and I see their body language, they are not ready to embrace. And I'm more shocked with the southern Nigerian reaction. You see, when I am challenging the Nigerian government, I usually get praises from southerners when they say, "Oh, this man is saying the truth." But when they see that I'm trying to bring peace with bandits and stop bloodshed, now I've suddenly turned into an evil. I've suddenly turned into a monster. I can't understand people, so they just want you to oppose your own self, and they don't want you to assist your own people. This is things I also discovered about the southern press and the southern people from their reactions in Facebook and other things. Somebody is saying this Gumi man is part of them, is their chief. Somebody said this Gumi man is an evil man. Somebody is all this kind of abuses.
Yeah, I mean, objectivity is unfortunately people are not objective when it comes to issues, discussing issues about Nigeria. People are usually sentimental and biased and prejudiced.
Very sentimental and unconsiderate. Well, here we are talking about life. This is a way that will bring peace. So I don't see why people should not be happy that.
And you know, go ahead, sir.
Yes, and you know when they kidnap somebody, the first person that negotiates with them is the victim himself. Is ready to give anything. So now, what is wrong with negotiating to stop the carnage? When the victims themselves want to negotiate, they have freedom. I think we should not put in our heads from dogma, which is not written neither in the Bible nor in the Quran. Now you don't discuss with criminals. Who said that? Is it a Biblical passage or a Quranic passage? And these people will copy the Western that say we don't discuss with terrorists. There are no people that discuss with terrorists more than them. Even this Boko Haram, you see, there's a foreign connection. Some people are hiding them. They're arming them with intelligence, giving them all the weapons they have. The foreign country.
Do we know who these foreign countries are?
Definitely. It's not an Anglo, it's not a Commonwealth country. You understand what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, these issues will continue. I want to, first of all, we started this conversation. Probably I should have done that when we started. For me, I applaud your audacity to be able to take this initiative to do this. You are not a government official. You are a religious person, a religious leader, but for the sake of peace, you have talked about bloodshed, which any reasonable person should not be happy to see bloodshed, unless if people are using that for their own evil intent. So for me, I think that conversations are necessary to be able to tackle some of these issues that are going on. Let me see whether I'll be able to whether I can take some comments from some of the people that have been following us. Somebody is asking that he has heard that Fulani people don't forgive. How will you respond to that?
Yes, I can say yes, I can say no. You see, he forgives when you come and say, I'm sorry. He forgives. But when you become obstinate and you don't want to, he fights you to his pride. When you say, I'm sorry, he says, so the two are there. In fact, when we go there, you see, we carry what you call it, cloth. I'll say, you people, you are injured, and there are so much casualty of you, and this, we give them, they will be so happy with us. And they will escort us to their boundary. Give us protection.
I want to ask you this question. I know it may sound silly, but I just want to ask it anyway. Don't be offended by it. My assumption is that if government wants some intelligence from you to go to this place, you are not going to disclose any contacts or anything like that about these people.
Like how?
I mean, if government wants to contact you, for instance, they want to go after these people and they want intelligence. You have been in the military, a senior officer in the military.
Go after them to arrest them and kill them?
Yes, you will not give any leads.
No, no, no. And I will not give them also intelligence to go and catch a thief man and hijack a thief and hijack a rich man. I'm neutral. I will not have any side on hostility on the other side. I want the blood to stop. But then when it stops, I cannot hide anybody who commits crime. I cannot hide him. Anybody who kills will be punished. But then a governor who refused to build their own school, give them their own share of the budget, is that not a crime too?
And talking about punishing crime, people that kill need to be punished. How do we reconcile that with the issue of negotiation and possibly amnesty? Some of these people have actually killed a lot of people, and they want amnesties. Will you suggest that should this kind of negotiation take place with the government, even people that are known to have killed a lot of people should be let to go unpunished?
No, you see, once there's an let me give you an example. There was a Biafran war. Do you know how many people died? More than 2 million died. And the person that caused the war, we are forgiven by after the victory of the national forces. They are general forgiveness. So what's the difference from here and there? The Niger Deltas have killed people, they have kidnapped people, even foreigners. After the amnesty, they are allowed to go.
So do you have any final words? What is your message to Nigerian government? I know you have been speaking.
My first message to Nigerians: we should avoid bloodshed. The mayhem that's happening now, even in the southwest, Hausa, Yoruba, Fulani, in the southeast between them and Fulani, in the north between Fulani and Hausa, Fulani even. All this kind of bloodshed, we can negotiate our affairs on the table, and everybody gets its equitable share. But we need people, we need brains to come in and speak. We should not allow people to be killing themselves on these differences.
We should allow. We should fight against anything that will lead to bloodshed and possibly anarchy. Do you see? Are you afraid that if these issues are not tackled, that Nigeria may go into this state of anarchy?
Not anarchy, because the army is still very strong. I don't think there'll be anarchy. There'll be a lot of bloodshed.
What if some people are saying Boko Haram and all these terrorist organizations have already infiltrated the various arms of government, including the military? So
no.
Don't you think that is that?
No.
You don't subscribe to that view?
No, I don't subscribe to it. Boko Haram, they are supported. You see, let me give you an example. Bin Laden, people thought he was in Tora Bora, the mountains of Afghanistan. Why was he killed? In Pakistan. So all these Boko leaders, they could not be in Nigeria. They could be just in the neighboring country, which is hostile to Nigeria. And they are getting protection because our soldiers cannot go in there. You understand? So they are just pawns in an international play of power.
What's your message to the Nigerian president and those in government at the federal level?
The Nigerian president, I'm telling him to give amnesty to this herdsman. give them amnesty, give them 5 months. If the cessation of hostilities, then it becomes permanent. And also rehabilitate them, build for them schools, hospitals, and well. Then it will be over.
Well, I must thank you. I know it's getting late right now in Nigeria. I must let me allow you to go and sleep. I thank you so much once again for making time to have this conversation despite some of the technical glitches, but we were able to have a fruitful conversation. I thank you so much. I believe that these conversations will be ongoing. I appreciate you for always availing your time to speak with me.
Thank you very much. And I like your objectivity.
Okay, I appreciate that coming from you. Yes,
Thank you.
have a good night rest. For all of you that contributed and participated today, thank you so much for being part of the interview tonight. I will be coming with another interesting guest next time. Until that time, enjoy the rest of your day and bye for now.
Thank you very much.
Bye.